Hi everyone, I am making some pork tenderloin tonight, and I just wanted to share with you. I don't make this very often, and I don't know why, because it's delicious, but so happy Saturday, cheers. Crest had a really great sale last week, and they had a great meat sale, so I got some pork tenderloins. I thought I haven't made this in a while, so I'm going to do it. So I thawed out my pork tenderloins, and they look like this, and I have just salt and pepper. That's it, salt and pepper. And pork tenderloins, if you haven't tried them, they're really good, and they're really easy to make, and you almost can't mess them up because they're so tender. If you excuse me, if you have ever had filet mignon, that is beef tenderloin. And so, and correct me if I'm wrong, Brian Thomas, I know you were a meat butcher man. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the beef and pork tenderloin, I mean, it is a really, really, really good piece of meat. So I have seasoned these on one side with salt and pepper, and I'm going to do that on the other side. And then I have got a grill pan here going that is searing hot. There's no oil in it, there's nothing, it's just getting hot. Hot, 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 because we're just going to sear these before we put them in the oven. And we want to get those nice brown char grill marks on there. So, let me test this with some water. Yeah, it's hot. All right, so we're going to lay it, and usually it comes in two little pieces like this. Yes, you want to hear that nice sizzle sound. I'm going to sear those for just a couple of minutes, 2 minutes tops maybe. And that's going to give you those nice brown grill marks on there. Over here, I am just on a jalapeno kick, and so I chopped up some jalapenos. I took the seeds out, so it's just the green part, and I'm sauteing them. And this is going to be part of our sauce that we put on the pork tenderloin here in a little bit. So those are sauteing nicely. I'll put a little bit more olive oil on there. Got that going, and that's what's kind of making my throat itchy. There's a story behind this. One time, Baron Farhall, you know this story. We decided to char jalapenos with the skin on inside of our apartment, and we did, and it smoked up the entire house, and we were coughing, and our eyes were just draining. It was horrible. But so that's our inside joke of fried jalapenos. We were young and dumb. We were 19 years old. We lived together. Good times, good times. So I have the back door open and a fan going to kind of get the jalapeno fumes out, because they bother me a lot. So, okay, so that's going nicely. This is searing. Let me get some tongs so I can flip it over, because I don't want to cook it. I'm not cooking it in this pan. The only reason that the purpose of this is just to get the nice brown grill marks and a sear on the outside, okay? And pork tends to cook pretty quickly anyways, so I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in there just to make it. This is supposed to be a non-stick pan, but you know how that goes after you've used it so many times. It's not really non-stick anymore. So I'm going to flip this over, put some char marks on the other side. Actually, I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. Okay. So what are you guys doing tonight? What are y'all cooking tonight? Let me know. I'm always interested in trying out other things, and sometimes I get in a rut and I feel like I'm cooking the same stuff. Like, for instance, the last, I don't know, the last 3 videos of mine have been with jalapenos in them, and so I'm stuck on a jalapeno rut. No, I'm not pregnant. That's how rumors get started. But I'm just craving them. I'm just so obsessed with jalapeno or serrano peppers or Anaheim peppers. I'm just obsessed with them right now. So Carrie asked, so what does that pan have grill bumps? Yes, it does. And that's what's going to give you how, if you put it out on the grill, on the charcoal grill, it mimics those grates, and so it just has bumps on it like a grill, and so you get, it's really for looks. It doesn't, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. I don't think it cooks any differently, but it's just for looks to give it those straight grill marks whenever you put meat on the grill, you know, and you sear it. So that's all it is, but I love it because I can do it inside. So, and you can kind of see my grill marks here. That's not quite seared enough yet, but I've turned my oven on to 375, and I have a glass Pyrex here. And so whenever the pork tenderloins are seared enough to the way that I like them, got some foil, and we're gonna wrap them up in the foil, seal them really tight, and then we're gonna put them in the oven so that the oven will finish them off. It'll cook the pork all the way through, but it'll seal in the juices. You won't lose any of the good juice out in the pan. And then, and that's again part of what keeps it so tender. It's so good. Let me get these ready. I'm gonna do that here in just a second. And take one more sip. I hope everybody's having a lovely Saturday night. I had a lovely day. Went to Tulsa this morning for a super, super awesome celebration. It was a good time. I met some new friends and celebrated one of the ladies on our team. It was great. So, okay, let's check this. Yeah, okay. So it's not cooked through. Remember that. Jalapenos. So it's not cooked through, but it's enough that it's got the brown on it, the strips, and so I'm going to transfer this over to my foil. Here we go. I'll do it over here so you can see me do this. So you just want to wrap it up, seal it nice and tight, and we're going to finish it off in the oven. So, looks like this, and I'm going to put it in my Pyrex. Okay, my tongs. All right, so, I don't know, can you see this, guys? Can you see the grill marks? See how that just looks pretty? I like it. Okay, turn that off so I don't burn the house down. I'm going to seal it up. Okay, so this is going to finish cooking. I'm going to put it in the oven. I've got it on 375. I'm going to put it in there. And pork does not take long to finish, to cook. So I'm going to put it on there for probably about 25 minutes. So hang tight. We're going to do this. We'll come back and I'll make the sauce that I'm going to pour over this. I'm going to slice it up and pour over it. And we've got, again, grilled corn on the grill, and I'm probably going to make some Brussels sprouts again because I'm on that kick too. So stay tuned. Give me about 30 minutes and I'll be back and we'll finish it off. So thanks, guys. Have a good night. Bye.